It has been a season full of twists and turns, and it all reaches a crescendo here tonight as EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the marquee event of the NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion New York Jets taking on the NFC champions, the Detroit Lions. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. Shreds him with his stiff arm. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we're looking at one of the game's most important players. And when he's the centerpiece of the offense, they're taking a backseat to his teammates. Offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
Now a 2nd and 10. Goff now looking to throw. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Jets for their initial possession of the game. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a 2nd-round pick back in April's draft.
And as we know and as we've discussed here in the run-up to this game, this is history in the making. The first rookie quarterback to ever start in a Super Bowl. An absolute tremendous accomplishment, something no one else has done. But he doesn't want to just go down as the first to make a Super Bowl. He's told us all week he's here to win it.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Presley. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Call it a loss of 5. A big sack to bring up 3rd down.
2 plays so far, run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. He'll try to do this himself. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Lions will take over. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3 and out.
that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'm trying to do better here. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Oh, good move. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
Detroit Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Got his man. It's Williams. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on third down, Goff. It's Williams on the catch. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's first and goal.
That's another deep right.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and goal.
Gibbs will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
The point after, good by Grupe. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Jets, nothing.
So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The New York set to take the field. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up first and 10. Now Hall to start the drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche what's going through his mind right now, but maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to, and he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win. I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
And the Jets first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room that if you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now in the opening quarter of this Super Bowl. So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's first and 10 at the 16-yard line. Quick toss by Goff is complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the 20.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. This one complete to his fullback down the backfield.
And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 27.
Goff. Well, he caught. It's St. Brown. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
17 yards.
They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And we are back, Super Bowl 61. Thanks for joining us, everybody, nationwide and around the globe as both teams get set to begin the second quarter. And we are back, Super Bowl 61. Thanks for joining us, everybody, nationwide and around the globe as both teams get set to begin the second quarter. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10.
Back to throw. Gone. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Goff now to throw. And this one too low. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10.
Brings up third down and 10.
Now Goff. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. Jack Fox out to punt here on fourth down.
A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. And boy, before the drive even starts, here's a timeout. Wow. So as they talk it over, we step aside. This one finds Wilson downfield. Down the sideline he goes. Garrett Wilson. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, 91 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is, what, 3-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. First and 10. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. Second and 6, just inside the 30.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's Goff. Look in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. In motion goes the tight end. Play action. It's Goff. Goes out left. It's caught by Williams. From the 23, here's second and a yard.
Out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A gain of 9.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
And the Lions.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Jermaine Johnson there to bring him down.
He's taken
Second down and 8.
17-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Goff now looks to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Quentin Williams busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
And another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
Brown goes in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Brown. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. That's good, the completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. And his kick is indeed good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Well, once again, here comes Garrett Wilson in the Jets offense. He's up near 100 yards now here in the 2nd quarter, but his team's down.
Through no fault of his own. I mean, what a nice game he's having so far. They've got to keep finding ways to get him the football. Don't get away from that. Figure out where things are going wrong with the rest of the team.
He'll be hoping to hit that 100-yard mark on this drive. Open man is the tight end, Mason Taylor. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
A gain of 15. 1st down, New York.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Presley. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Back to throw. Presley. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So since that last play got nothing, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty. And that forces a 4th down situation. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. The Lions offense set to take over. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's go for it.
Not one that I've ever met.
A strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 63 yards rushing for him now in the 1st half of this Super Bowl. To throw is gone. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Gone. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
At the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Goff. That's complete to the Porter. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 13-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl.
At the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Here's Goff. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
It's a pickup of 3.
Hand off now to Gibbs. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Williams. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. So from the 2, now they move back to the 7-yard line. 1st and goal. Now it's gone. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal.
Now gone. That's to the tight end, Laporta. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl.
It's now 3rd down.
Goff now looking to throw. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Group will be able to add the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Nice little juke. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And a completion to Wilson. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll set up the screen for Hall. 3rd down at 6.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Presley. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now he's going to step up and run. The flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. Yeah, we kind of sensed that one. He got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, at the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So he was clearly over the line.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
A final shot before break. Presley. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. So halftime now here on Sunday Night Primetime. Let's get it to Scott Hanson in Orlando with our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
But if there's ever a chance to regroup, it's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That was the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Back to throw. Presley. He gets it underneath to Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Straight ahead is Hall. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
A gain of 2 brings up second.
Here's 2nd and 8.
37-yard line.
And his throw here is incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Hall want to give up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Hall again on 2nd down. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Operating from the gun, Presley. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Jets will call on a field goal unit here. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 79 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the gun, here's Goff. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Goff. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Goff now to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. On the give, here's Gibbs. Oh, a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. The tight end in motion right. Goff. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 7.
Here's Gibbs. Oh, a good move at the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. Now Goff. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown from 4 yards out. And the Lions will extend their 3rd quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now this offense and Garrett Wilson headed back out. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
2nd and 9 now. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Presley over the middle, and that's to Taylor, the tight end. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Mason Taylor. A gain of 14. First down, Jets.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
The tackle man back at the 37-yard line.
2nd and 15. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Taylor. So he stopped for no gain. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Operating from the gun, Presley. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Detroit's offense ready to take over. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of Super Bowl 61. The culmination of the season and the crowning of a champion after the 4th quarter, which is coming up next. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's Goff. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gibbs. Will go down as a gain of 6. 3rd and 7 now.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Goff now looks to throw. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he is going to lose yardage here. Here comes the Lions punter now. Standing right on his own 5-yard line. Averaging over 50 yards of punt so far as this one's away. Oh, what a move. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Jets will take over. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Presley. On a heavy rush, and down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. A handoff for Hall. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit on half of it, 5 for 10. This is 3rd down and 12. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. And Detroit getting set to go now. And they have been the better of the two sides to this point with a 2-score lead, 4th quarter of this Super Bowl, and the Lombardi Trophy within reach as they start this drive 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That is caught by Laporta. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. To throw is gone. Got his man. It's Williams. Oh, nice move. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
That's good. Lions, first down. First and goal at the
Montgomery going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Once more Montgomery. And he will again go backwards as they drive him back to the 4-yard line. Officially it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
It's now third and goal.
A shotgun snap for Goff. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Will McDonald, his second sack of the night.
How about that, partner? His second sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. On fourth down, on his groupie to try the field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. So out now come the Jets. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi Trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big. They just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Goff. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Third down and 10.
Here's Goff. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Lions.
First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
The 31. A gain of 9 brings up second and
From the 31, here comes second and a yard. First carry for their fullback. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a second and 12 after the loss.
Brings up second and 12 at the 26-yard line.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. 3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10. But defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. Yeah, that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. And the Lions, yes, the Detroit Lions have won the Super Bowl. For the victors, getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task